Good morning, and welcome to Morning Cereal. Okay, good morning, and welcome to Friday. Well, we made it yet again, and hopefully you have a pretty nice weekend coming up here. Maybe a nice trip to the Home Depot or some soccer games. Actually, wait a minute. I guess that's my weekend plans, but I'm sure yours are just as cool. Well, perhaps you have plans with your siblings tonight or this weekend as well. And that's timely because today is National Brothers and Sisters Day, showing appreciation for the unique bonds that you may have with those that you grew up with, whether they're good or they're bad. That's for you to decide. Lastly, it's Harry Potter Day. So happy Harry Potter Day to everybody out there. And the reason why we're celebrating this is because we're celebrating the Allies' defeat of Lord Voldemort. I mean, of course you guys all knew that. It's probably been on your calendars as well. But our quote today comes from someone who could have definitely helped in the battle with Lord Voldemort. His quote encourages dedication and relentless pursuit of excellence. It's from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and he said, quote, "Be the hardest worker in the room," end quote. Well, today's news, facts, and birthdays are for May 2nd, and we're going to start back in 2008. That's when the very first film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe was released. Which one was it? Iron Man. It was directed by Jon Favreau, and it starred Robert Downey Jr., as we all know, as Tony Stark. Then in 2011 on this date, believe it or not, that's when Osama bin Laden, obviously he's the suspected mastermind behind the September 11 attacks, and at the time he was the FBI's most wanted man. Well, he was killed on this date by U.S. Special Forces in Abbottabad, Pakistan. And then finally in 2018, new research shows that plants talk to each other through their roots in the soil in a study on corn that was published in the journal PLOS ONE. I mean, come on, how am I supposed to not make a joke about corn having ears? All right, I'm gonna stay strong, I'm not gonna be corny. Dang it. Well, happy birthday to you if today is your birthday. You share a birthday with soccer player and Inter Miami owner David Beckham. He turns 50 today. And then entertainer Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, he's 53 today. And the number one song on this date back in 1992 was "Jump" by Criss Cross. Now, you remember these guys, right? They became super popular with this landmark hip-hop song at just, get this, they were just 13 and 12 years old. That's incredible. And none of us could forget their signature backwards clothing style. You remember that? Well, the duo and the song were both nominated for Best New Artist and Best Rap Performance, respectively. And "Jump" was their only number one hit on the Hot 100, but they had 4 number one hits on the rap song chart. Truly, these kids were the miggity miggity Mac Daddies. Well, the obvious transition here is to jump into our book review. So let's do just that. We are reading Stephen R. Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And we are in Covey's second chapter, The 7 Habits, an overview. And this is where Covey is discussing how important and influential habits are in our lives. And with those habits being defined as the intersection between knowledge, skill, and desire. And as we know by now, these habits grow on a maturity continuum, right? And we grow from dependence to independence to interdependence. And these habits can be highly effective when properly implemented in our lives and properly balanced through Covey's production to production capability balance, right? We must balance the golden eggs and the goose that lays them. And recall, the goose is the asset that requires maintenance. Covey's primary assets that we need to maintain are physical, financial, and human assets. And if you've been with us over the past week or so, we painstakingly walked through all of that. So that should just be a quick review for those of you that have been with us. And today we jump into Covey's subchapter, Organizational PC, or Organizational Production Capability. And this principle that Covey has been dissecting for us over the last few subchapters of production to production capability balance, or balancing the results, the golden egg, with the producing assets, or the goose. This principle is the foundation to which all the 7 habits in this book are based. And furthermore, Covey says if a foundational principle like this is true to its course, then the principle is, quote, valid and applicable in a wide variety of circumstances, end quote. And in this subchapter, Covey is highlighting the importance of keeping the balance in the P/PC balance, and specifically balancing our physical assets in the organizations that we are all a part of, whether they be institutional at work, our families, or even with ourselves individually. Covey says if this balance is not kept in the use of physical asset, then, quote, they decrease organizational effectiveness and they often leave others with dying geese, end quote. At work, quote, the PC principle is to always treat your employees exactly as you want them to treat, your best customers, end quote. We shouldn't look at our coworkers as commodities to just simply push them to the limit because they're easily replaceable. Instead, Covey says, quote, you can buy a person's hand, but you can't buy his heart. His heart is where his enthusiasm, his loyalty is, end quote. In the end, the balance is so important to maintain, as, quote, effectiveness lies in the balance between the golden egg, the production, and the health and welfare of the goose, the production capability, end quote. It balances the short term with the long term, and the production/production capability balance principle is, quote, the lighthouse. It's the definition and paradigm of effectiveness upon which the 7 habits in this book are based, end quote. Well, the next subchapter of part 1 is how to use this book. And that seems a little straightforward here, Covey, right? I mean, let's not offend the listenership of Morning Serial. This is a very cerebral assemblage of people. We know how books work. Either way, people, let's tune in on Monday to see just what Covey has to say about this. Hey, thanks for joining us today. Have a great weekend. May the 4th be with you on Sunday, and we'll see you back here on Monday. Have a fantastic day. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Morning Serial podcast on the One Life Live It channel. You can find more episodes and videos by visiting our YouTube channel and the website at Sean Inglis and at SeanInglis.com, where you can also follow our other podcasts, the Mr. and Mrs. Inglis podcast and the Life Happens podcast. In these other podcasts, we'll dive deeper into everyday issues, self-improvement and well-being, business and finance, and we welcome special guests too. So join us. It'll be a good time, I promise. Thanks again for listening. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow.